Hello and welcome again to the Natural Wonders 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. I am your DM, Brian.
I'm Gavin, the cleric.
I'm Thomas Wonderfair.
I'm Lorian. I'm DJ.
I'm Willie Lipwiggler, the smooth talking rogue. Corey Ernst.
I'm Grumps. The only game I'm going to do today is fat.
Wait, replay what I said.
No, I'm not going to replay that. That's just, I'll probably edit that out. It's incredibly annoying.
It'll be on the YouTube video.
Okay, so you guys are there. Jerez is now with you guys with the extra 20 fighters. The only also thing that's left over is inside of the diseased quarantine room. You still have 30?
Something like that.
20. You have 20 infected inside of that one room.
We have it barred off, right?
Yeah.
You guys have it barred off.
I'm hiding because I only have 3 health.
I can heal you. That's why I'm a cleric.
We're not used to having something.
Somebody used
Give life.
What is this healing?
Drez looks at Davin with a little bit of envy.
Why would you want to give someone else more help?
Do we have any ideas right now?
Where are we?
We're in the
You
bear
guys are
axe.
pretty much. I think that you guys are actually in the kitchen.
Okay, sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna heal Thomas.
I dashed inside 60 feet.
Wait, you're not letting me heal you?
No, he is.
No.
We'll talk about how he got to the kitchen.
Oh. Is anyone else wounded? Because I can just cast Prayer of Healing, which heals everybody.
Do you not like it, Riley? It's good. This.
I'm still at full health.
I'm
What's
still
so
on
bad?
that 4 health.
Alright, well, I'll just use Cure
Yeah,
Wounds
me
on Thomas then.
Alright, how much does it heal?
Yeah, or you can take that down.
It's supposed to be go on YouTube.
Dylan, you're gonna have to limit your talking to mine.
Oh, well, there wasn't really anything I needed.
Yeah. This
The pie was really good, by the way, Jesse.
Thank you for the apple pie.
You're welcome.
The American pie.
It's actually a Dutch pie, so.
You freaking communist.
You know what day it is?
All the mid,
It's 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
so many soldiers gave up their lives, so you gave up Dutch pie. That's incredible.
Do you know how many American soldiers had to die to liberate the Dutch?
Oh, yeah.
in World War II.
What do you get?
My
Plus 4.
spellcasting modifier.
What's your intelligence? Or no, what's your...
It says my spell attack bonus is +5.
Okay. That makes sense. +3. Is your charisma +3?
+1.
What's your wisdom then?
+3.
Yeah, +3 plus your proficiency bonus plus 2 is +5.
Then plus whatever I roll.
Yeah.
Alright, so you heal 6.
Alright, mental note.
How about you just run down?
What? It's cool.
Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Okay.
You want some
Across
hot
the
one
table.
queso, DJ.
Now,
You want hot queso, DJ.
anyway, Keo. So we're in the kitchen. He just got healed.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so do I see up on top, while I'm on top of the, I guess,
The roof.
compound, while we're on top of the compound, can I see like a cave opening? Can I see any of that, like where we're supposed to be going?
It's a mine.
Can I see the mine
It's
entrance?
mine. If you go to the south side of the building, you can see kind of where the opening is.
Let's go. It's a good opening.
Is that a pun?
What? No.
Okay, guys, let's. I'm gonna stop the audio for a second. You really need to just hone this one in, guys. This is a really sloppy beginning. Not in the literal sense. Not in the
Not the opening sense.
Sloppy.
So, what are you guys doing here?
Are you asking us?
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing here. We've been,
Oh,
it's been a little chaotic. We haven't had a chance to really just chat and
we came to
figure out
the
what you guys are doing here.
I'd like to get to know you guys a little better.
we came to the mine searching for a solution for the water issue that is plaguing Luke Kenyon right now, and then we brought all this chaos with
You
us.
said the mines.
Yeah.
There's nothing but death in those mines.
What kind of death?
I was with the company of men. They entered and never came out.
What happened with you?
What killed them?
How do you know they're dead?
How do we know you didn't kill him?
Guys, calm down, calm down.
No, Letty's instincts were right last time.
No, Lenny's up on the roof right now. Praise God.
What kind of death killed them?
I don't know. It was these creatures came from the shadows.
What kind of death killed
What?
them?
Baseball. Creatures.
I didn't see anything.
You turn and ran.
I ran. I thought they were right behind me.
No.
I can only imagine what happened to the party once the one guy that could probably heal everyone disappeared. That's his one
It was a little
flaw.
chaotic. Some poor judgment decisions were made.
We've been thinking Davin's been great up to this point. His one character flaw is that he's an absolute coward and runs from the slightest bit of danger.
I'm sorry, I just made all that up on the spot.
That works. No, we're gonna roll with that. Okay. Well, Davin, if you aren't too frightened, we need to go back in there and find this. We need to fix this water issue.
Yes, I think it would be best. I need to see if my men if any of them are left.
I really hope you're not going into the line with that attitude because I can almost guarantee they're not.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
No, they're dead.
From outside here, David!
Team America when he's like flashing
How
back to
about
axe,
we were on
brother.
our way to the my men were attacked by the cactus. We were on our way to the mines when my men were pricked by the cactus.
So now you're
So
slowly out of
I
your straight.
retreated to fend off the zombies as they attacked me.
Okay.
So they're dead. They're zombies.
Oh,
So
We never made it to the mines, but I can only assume that death awaits us.
just going off what I did.
He's actually a super downer, that's his character flaw.
Alright, let's go on the mine.
Alright, Drez, you're in charge of maintaining the men here in the barracks.
Let's go to the mine.
Keep the doors barred. Under no circumstances, I really need to preface this, I don't care how strong you think you are, or how many men we have, you are not to open these doors.
what are the odds you open doors?
What's
Yeah.
hit a D20? No, what's inside the doors?
A lot of undead, a lot of zombies.
Do we know that they're dead?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, they're
Are
dead.
you just come on.
Drez,
They might be alive.
Drez, look at me in my eyes.
I
Don't
can-
look away. Don't look
I
away.
can help them.
Drez, no, look at me in my eyes, okay? They're dead. There's no coming back. There's none.
Kiss us. Kiss.
Lorian, I trust you. I won't question your judgment.
Don't.
Now hug.
We'll clear out these.
Hug.
We'll clear out after we fix the mine situation.
How come you don't make this other so-called cleric stay back?
Because you're not a main character.
Drez sulks his head.
He's got a point, Tress. I'm sorry. It's no. Don't take it personal.
You're just an NPC.
NPCs just don't belong.
You don't need to be a star in this show. You can be a strong ancillary character with strong dialogue and character growth and all that, but you're not gonna ever be the hero.
Oh. But seriously, you just met this man. Why don't you let me come with
We
you?
have a tendency to just trust the first person we run into. It happened with the last guy we met. Nowhere. It didn't end well, so we're gonna try to
Where's nowhere?
He got shot by 100 arrows.
What? Who did that to him?
He tried to betray us.
Oh. I could have told you that probably. I probably could have guessed that.
You're right, Jess. You're not.
So are you saying you were working with him?
No, guys, calm down. Calm down.
Alright, let's just go.
Jess, you're in charge of the men. You don't open these doors. Those are the 2 rules. That's it. Don't
Okay.
touch the cacti. Don't open the doors. Just stay in here.
Okay.
These are 3 rules.
Should don't open the doors.
Correct.
Stay in here.
Yes. You're in charge of the men.
And I'm in charge of the men.
Okay.
Oh.
Are we sure we can trust this man?
You got no choice.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Watch your language, Trez, okay?
Sorry.
Some of these other people are a little young.
Okay, and what about all the Zizo army that just chased us in here? What about them
They're gonna
outside?
turn into zombies because they've been breaking the cacti.
Oh God.
Okay, so now what rule do you think that falls under, Trez?
I'm not opening the doors.
Correct. Stay inside.
Do you think I should at least go in like the entrance of the cave and then just cover the rear?
No,
and shoot
no.
them?
Let's let them.
Maybe some of the archers should stay on top. I noticed
Yes,
they were picking off.
yes. You're in charge of the men now, Trez, so you can totally do that. It's within your power.
So only you few are going into the
we
mines.
five are going into
No,
the mine.
no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. It looks like the dungeon. I mean,
It
it looks like Drez does not look comfortable with us.
No. It's fine. This is what we're doing. Okay? We're the heroes. This is our time to shine. Alright, so Drez. Remember,
3 rules.
Yeah. I got it. Whatever. I remember.
I have this nagging suspicion that one of those rules is going to be violated and everyone's going to be dead when I get back. I'm laying it out so I can be guilt-free when that inevitably happens. You understand where I'm coming from, Drez?
I'm glad you feel better about it.
Okay. We're going to sneak out the back. You're not to follow us.
You want me to cause a distraction?
No. If you want to cause a distraction up on the roof, that's acceptable.
Okay.
But that's it.
Fine. You know what? Actually, I know where these places keep oil a lot of times.
You know what? Let's not do that. How about we make a sub of, don't open the doors and don't touch anything.
Okay. Is there any food or water here?
There should be in
We're
the kitchen.
starving.
In the kitchen, let's go. We're going. We're going.
Davin. Is there any food in here?
Is there food in the kitchen?
I mean, just what you guys brought, your rations. These barracks have been abandoned for a very long time.
No, unfortunately,
I'm gonna
these
talk
bears
to
have been
my,
banned for a very long time.
I'm gonna talk to my archers and I'm gonna tell them that if they get attacked and it looks very bleak for the rest of the army, that for them to get out while they still can, and just abandon their post on the roof, and just try and get out before they're cornered up there.
And just leave?
Well, and then we establish a rally point that's a safe distance away from.
This is you. Go ahead and talk to them. You're set, or you don't have to talk to them. Just like tell them, where's the rally point at?
I don't know. Can I see a map about where this would be?
There it is, right there. I mean, it's the best you got. The back of
That
it.
is the map.
I mean,
No, I
You
mean,
can
I
see
don't
what
want,
the
I don't want the rally point to be someplace where they would be decimated in the event that the
well,
army.
you can give a general description. Like you want it to be like far away from the barracks, but maybe against the mountain range, because that's a mountain range right there where the mine opening is.
Well, just come to the gate or just retreat to the mine entrance.
Okay. They all understand what you're saying and agree.
And then I take my first lieutenant and I do that shoulder pat. Like, I can trust you.
Like give a little sound effect in there.
That actually got picked up. You don't need to do it anymore. We got it.
I just did that. I got a convertible sunburn.
Oh.
Okay. You can see where I am.
What is my main lieutenant's name of this group of archers?
Oh, name it yourself.
His name is yourself. It's you with the double circles on top of it.
Jack me off.
Yourself.
It's an elf named Ilian.
Jack me off.
Ilian, okay.
I'm gonna write that down.
Jack me
No,
off.
it's not.
Someone
That.
writing down.
Does anybody, James, you seem to be the recorder here. Does anybody else have business to take care of at the barracks before
Yeah, I
you guys
got
try to
it. I
leave?
got
No.
it, Jason. There's a piece of paper.
Can you heal me again?
Aren't you full of health?
No.
No.
Oh.
I got
Wait, we can.
scared.
No, this could be considered a short rest. You can burn through. You can roll your hit dice. You have 4 or however many you want d8s and recover that much.
I'm gonna use all of them.
Those are d4s. You have d8s. You have 4 d8s. You can. But I don't know if I burn through all of them because we're going into.
Two.
Okay, yeah, 2. And then you add your.
You're going to a possible
constitution
death
on
trap.
You're not gonna eat that, man?
Nice, alright, you got 10 health. There's
That's
10
the best
additional.
part.
So that means 19.
The back corner of the crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend all your
4, 50.
Okay, so you guys are in a short rest. All the while you're just hearing the, scratching and every now and then you hear a scream of maybe somebody that was hiding in the cactus that got found by the zombies and torn apart.
Wait,
During this short rest, I'm gonna introduce myself and then we all
Okay,
get connected.
okay, so since we're having a short rest, I want to do a song of rest. If you or any friendly creatures are getting HP during a short rest, they get an additional 1d6.
Ooh,
Very nice.
There you go. Get an additional
What do you use your?
More! You're at 23, you're almost at max health.
Do you just make a little song?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make a song.
Rap, spit fire.
So what you sound
Remix. Look, my name is Crumbs. I'm getting crumbs. Yeah.
Dres leans over to Lori and seriously, we need to get this guy into we can seriously get to make some money off of him.
We're all just looking around. I just imagine like while he's doing this, the whole group just
Since
looking.
I got healed, I was like,
I just imagine the rest of us are looking at each
You
other.
really need to keep them out of the sun, guys.
We're just looking at each other, making eye contact, and looking back and forth. Like, I feel so rescued.
Okay, Dad, would you like to introduce yourself to the group now?
Oh no, I was just saying like
We were
Oh,
having
you're-
small.
during our small
Oh, so you're saying you just did?
yeah, during that small rest we all
Okay.
became acquainted with each other in
Okay.
our history. we're all old pals now.
Yeah.
we made
All right.
closer together.
Dres and Iliad. I guess Dres, you're in charge, and Iliad, you're second in command. And then after that, we're gonna head out. Remember, 3 rules.
Yeah, I remember. You're good.
And then I give the
I remember both the rules.
and I say something to Ilian, and it's like it's something totally unrelated, like the weather, but it's really thieves' chant for like you know what to do.
And he's mentioned something back, it's like, yes, it is a little dry out here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's raining blood yet.
Again, I'm just kind of looking around like,
Is your people, is this?
Alright, let's go.
This is pretty much the group in a nutshell now. But so if you want out, probably now's the time because it's just going to be a slow descent into madness.
Let's go.
All right,
Alright, guys.
we're sneaking out the back.
So how are you doing that? You just
Well, we have
bust the doors open and running out?
No, we're not busting. We're like removing the stuff we put in the way.
and Dress will have to replace it.
Dres, now remember, replace all this stuff. Keep the door boarded up.
I'm not much of a carpenter.
You'll be good. You'll be fine. We're going.
I'm just kidding. I'm excellent at this stuff.
All right, and we're leaving
Okay.
to the barn.
All right. Everybody's do a quick stealth check. Make sure. And this is a generous
Oh,
one.
I got all my Kai points back. 'Cause it's
Yes,
short
it's a short
rest.
rest.
Just don't roll.
Generous.
Just don't roll below a 5.
I think it's like 6.
I rolled a 5, but I get +7.
What is this for?
Okay. You're
Perception?
Still stealth.
Yeah.
I got 2.
Do you have any modifiers?
What's your dex?
5. Plus, so it's 5.
Oh.
Oh. that
He
was
said don't
close.
pick anything less than a 5.
Yeah, I didn't say less than a 5. So you,
I get a +6.
Crumps, you stumble a little bit. You sneeze because of the dust, and there's like a couple. Like there's a group of the zombies that are kind of like, "Ugh," like they hear something, but they wander off towards the building instead. Okay, so you guys have about a half a mile to get to the mine entrance.
Okay.
It's just the 5 of you.
Yes.
And
Wait, do we need like a marching order?
Me in front.
Okay, that's fine.
whatever you want to do. I mean, if you guys want to get in order.
Yeah, we'll just have him in front.
I'll be in the middle, so.
You're the weakest. I'll be picking up the rear.
No,
No,
Crumbs.
I'm in the middle.
Crumbs is right next to it.
Yes.
I'm in the back because I'm
Does he
the
want
strongest.
does
Yeah,
he
he's a strong one. He's got some decimating gloves.
And plus he can, if we're having to maneuver through anything, he's got good eyes and stuff like that. Sneak us through.
Hey, Dad.
Lenny, you're behind him as kind of like a second pair of eyes just in case he misses something. And then
Alright, I'm gonna disguise myself.
Crumbs.
Crumps and I are chatting.
then Davin, and
Dad.
then I'm picking up the
Yes,
rear.
Crumps.
We have a little bit of a walk, so I'll show you how to play my flute if you want.
I'm concerned that may be sexual with Crumbs' past history.
I would love to learn how to play the flute.
Why can't we play it with the light on?
Okay, moving on. You guys are moving through the cactus. expertly now that you've seen a lot of the cactus, and you. I'm just gonna say you get your way to the entrance of the mine. As you approach it, it's a very tall entrance. It's like maybe not. It's not super tall, but it's like 20-foot entrance, and it looks like it used to actually be shorter, but recently it's been made bigger. So like freshly.
Is it like a wall?
man-made or like?
It's a man-made entrance. It's a mine.
Is there a wall?
Like
What's
a
up?
door, you're asking?
Yeah, I want to use my grappling.
I mean, no, it's just right there in the opening.
It's opening.
It's a big mine. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity.
But you can tell that the taller part of the entrance is kind of more fresh than the other part of it. It's freshly broken.
About
It looks like this
20
section
minutes.
was freshly broken into.
Gavin, you've been here the longest. Do you have any idea what this could be?
Oh, the door.
You don't.
Okay, no I don't.
Ah, that's a shame. Okay.
But as you approach, it's very dark. But there's something you notice about the direction of the wind. It's actually the breeze is going into the cave. So like wind is being like pulled into the cave.
I see.
Feels
like the wind is being pulled into the cave.
So as you enter in, it looks like just clay and rock makes up everything around you.
Quite ominous.
You get in there.
As above, so.
And as soon as you get in there, there is a very thick. It looks like a dead end.
Oh well, let's turn back.
I'll make an investigation
I'm
check.
gonna disguise
Okay.
myself as a brick, so the bricks
You're
talk to me
I'll
and
send
I'm
it
like,
on us because I'm not
hey, secret insurance.
23.
Very nice. You notice that it actually is not a wall. Well, it is a wall, but it's kind of a freshly made wall. It's not like that wasn't a structure. It's just like it's been like you dig your hand into it and you feel like it can crumble. So it's been put up there.
So you guys see me kind of just like press up against this wall and feel with my hand, like this can be broken down. Someone get something heavy.
My penis.
Okay. Anyway,
Thomas, roll for damage on your penis.
Can I use my gauntlets of war to like explode the thing into ashes?
That works on living things.
What?
That only works on living things.
How do I know the walls aren't living?
You give it a shot.
Maybe we're dead.
How's it going?
Good yourselves?
Good.
We're pretty good.
Alright, I just kind of go up and try to kick the wall.
All right, half your foot sinks into the wall and it's very crumbly. I mean, it's just like
Like it was freshly threaded.
yeah, like freshly packed on. Dirt when it's wet and gets together, and like you just leave it there and it dries like that. It's kind of like that. You can
Clearly,
crumble
someone
this.
else has been here more recently than we.
They could have saw us coming in the cactus.
Could have.
And then they just made it.
What if this is the cactuses where the cacti?
You look behind you. The cactus have ripped their roots out of the ground, which are actually are large
Oh
feet.
yeah, like first
And
time
then
we
you turn around and a bunch of cacti are not mysteriously in the center of the cave. where
the
you just
first
walk
time
through.
we met Dad,
Oh,
it's
you
like,
did.
Yeah,
don't
they just
touch
stop
the
everything when you
cactuses,
turn
and then
around.
Yeah, they look back.
cacti.
Where did all these cactus come from?
Okay, I'm gonna keep kicking in this dirt.
I'll
Yeah.
just
Everyone,
kick it
just
too.
pitch in. Let's get this over with.
All right.
Good job, Crumbs.
Okay, you guys, you keep punching it in, and after a little bit, about 4 feet into this stuff,
Wait. Can I cast silence so it doesn't make any sound?
it's kind of more just thuds. I mean, if you want to cast silence, you can, but it's just a bunch of thuds you guys are making. So, about 4 feet in, you guys have created a small opening with your kicking and punching of, clay.
Perfect. Crumbs, get over here.
I'll slide in through because I'm a small halfway.
That was Crumbs.
I have good. We have good stealth.
I'll go legs first and do it.
It's like half leg height.
Everything Crumbs does, I feel like, has some sort of sexual undertone.
Well, I was gonna slide in
I'll
first.
go
We
ahead.
got a higher stealth modifier.
Head first.
This does.
Lenny, go check it out.
Well, I'm gonna go in.
slide
Crumps,
through.
you can go in too, okay?
Hey, let me go in first. I'll let you take sloppy seconds.
And I kind of stand back in a mockingly respectful way.
Alright, go ahead.
So I'm gonna go head first.
I don't know, you're the professional here.
This opening is like on a human, it's like, like chest height. I mean, you guys were able to decide how
So
tall
he's
tall it
able to,
was.
so he's able to like.
You just walk in.
Sorry, Crumps. It's already been used and abused.
It's just like a gnome through a
Are you
hallway.
sure you don't want me to go first?
You can go first, I guess.
Crumps, you let Crumps go with you. He needs a little. Just
Leave one of your nuts with us, and if you get into a hairy situation,
Davin, how do you know about my nuts?
you were talking about them. during the
I think
short
some of
rest.
these are nuts. Yeah, we introduced ourselves and had all this small talk together.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure your nuts came out at some point.
Actually, did you guys throw a nut towards the mine?
I don't know.
I think you talked about it. I don't know if you did. I don't think you did. Okay, so you still have both your nuts.
Alright, so I guess me and Riley Crump stuff forward.
Okay.
Leave one of your nuts here.
Damn it, stop being so.
I'm sure not.
I got a nat 20.
Very nice.
3.
What's your modifier?
It's been a while. But what
Plus, you get a +2 or something, right? And you suck,
for what?
and you should never have come.
He accidentally drops his loot.
What's the modifier?
If it's stealth, it's under dexterity.
Does my
No, plus
nat
3, so 6.
20 enable me to still kind of blend in with the shadows?
Yeah, if anybody looks over there, they're just gonna see Crumps.
It's 6.
And making a mockery of himself.
It actually doesn't just hit once, it like bounces down a couple of rocks. Ding, ding, ding.
Does string snaps.
And no one hears anything.
Fool I took!
And then Corey makes one step and then, and they're like, what is that?
Okay, so you look at it. It's dark in there.
Is it like a perception
Actually,
check at disadvantage?
no. If it's dark, you're a
Halfling.
halfling and he's a gnome. They both have dark vision.
Okay, just checking.
I actually don't think halflings have dark.
Really?
I don't think.
I have dark vision.
Can I see the player's handbook? But keep going. We'll just,
Crumbs is gonna be like, oh, they're surrounded.
Okay, well at least one of you do.
Hey, I'm
So,
going.
yeah, Mr. Loud here notices there's a bunch of
Lock up this water?
There's actually you notice the air feels a lot more moist and the okay, never mind. The air feels a little more damp. Yes, thank you. And the wind has gotten stronger. Now that you kicked open that hole, the wind is pulling it a lot harder through the tunnel. And you like it's actually like humid in there.
It's sad. It's sad that you have to.
Yeah, there's a damp smell, but there's things like moss and stuff growing in there, and there's obvious signs that it's a very different environment here, like water-wise in
I'm gonna
terms
go
of besides the desert, instead of the desert.
Alright, I'm going through too.
You're gonna go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
I
we're
guess I'm
going
going in too.
I'll go to the rear.
Like a perception check to see if I can hear anything at least, and
Sure.
he can maybe
You
see.
hear the loot.
Yeah, that's all you hear. It's very loud.
I got a 7.
One thing before we keep going, your luck points, they work a little bit differently than how we've been doing it. You gotta, no, just keep going. I gotta reread it. Nah, I don't remember what I have to say.
Alright.
Keep going.
So you guys go in. You see there's those of you who can see there's like formations like little stalagmites and stuff, and there's actually you can see that there's like drips of water coming off the top of the cave, which I will mention again at this point. You guys are a little thirsty.
I'm not trusting this
Can
water.
anyone create water?
Jason, I know you can, right?
No.
I can disguise myself
That
as.
was one of my options there, but I didn't pick it.
Can I disguise myself as water?
Don't get in the desert.
Too bad Chrome's not here. I know he could be helpful in this situation. Let's keep going. I'm thirsty, but we'll have to just fight through it.
Okay.
Why don't we try breaking the hole in the roof?
Yeah, that's genius.
You're right. That,
Let me go ahead and say this is very cavernous. It's tall.
and
Like,
that's
you have a
probably a
very
really
hard time
terrible
reaching it.
sounding idea.
Well, it's dripping water. If we're thirsty, the water will come down.
It's true.
It's dripping off of everything because of the air. Remember
Let's
those
do vote. Let's
sunbeds?
vote. Let's vote. Who all wants to bring the water down?
Guys, I think you're missing what's happening. It's dripping because of the moisture in
Okay,
the
I
air.
understand now. I thought there was literally water dripping from the ceiling.
But it's very open, and actually you can't even see the other side of the cave. But you see like a lot of the tracks that go like little side tunnels and stuff that are off to the side, where obvious miners obviously crawled into, and they're definitely at crawl height.
You kind of do that, but I think you can only use one at a time. You can also use luck points too when a creature attacks you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was curious too.
Yeah.
That's what you guys have. There's the opening, or there's also all the little turnoffs, like crawl space, where the miners obviously went into, and they had there's old carts and stuff laying around that they used to wheel things away. So that's
Could
really
we
what you're
ride on
looking
one
at.
of these carts like a roller coaster, like some sort of?
No, they're all busted up.
Okay, I didn't know if we could just get on one of the tracks.
The ones out here are very busted up. So, do you guys want to go in any of these spaces or continue forward?
Let's
Let's go.
Let's just continue forward.
Let's
Yeah.
go to these spaces.
Yeah, let's
we
go
could
to
send
one of these
one of you two small people.
Yeah, why don't you guys go in there?
Lenny, do you want to crawl in one of these spaces? How big are the spaces?
They're just crawl spaces, I don't know.
Let's tie a rope to Lenny's foot in case we need to pull him out really quickly.
That sounds good to me.
Sounds like
Alright, so I pulled out some of my hempen rope that's not been smoked by the group. Guys, I only have a foot left.
Oh, there was still a foot in there!
Alright, and I tie a rope to Lenny's foot. Lenny, you crawl in, and if you're far enough to where you feel like we can't hear you, tug the rope really. Give me a couple tugs and we'll yank you out quick, but just scream otherwise. Like bloody murder scream.
Alright,
Wait. Or we could just give you a nut.
that sounds good to me.
No, because the nut gets left there. I don't want
Yeah,
to,
but we can.
I don't want to leave any nuts there.
Yeah, sure. That's worth much more than my life. That's fine. No magic!
You can always re-roll another character.
Whatever. I tie the rope around my ankle and just kind of start crawling.
Does he take the nut?
I put the nut in his pocket.
Okay, go ahead and roll your perception. You're crawling about 10 feet into this point.
Maybe we should send someone in with dark vision.
Cast a light.
Cast it on him or some.
I'll cast it on the nut.
Now we have to give you the nut. Here, take the nut. It's full of light.
So that way when he drops the nut, we can find it again.
Ah.
Or
This is why we left nowhere and took this guy.
or if there's bad people, they can destroy my nut.
We don't know the nut's gonna be destroyed.
We
Yeah.
don't know if he's gonna use the nut. Or not.
Yeah, you're right, because if they're enemies, why would we not want them to destroy the nut and destroy me instead?
I think expendable might be a fitting word here.
All right. Go on, Lenny. You got the nut now.
Okay, so you're about 10 feet in now.
I'm actually curious to see what would happen if the rope's tied to him and I'm holding on to him. He throws down the nut and uses it. Physics-wise, I'm curious to see how that works.
You guys can always experiment.
You come back to the rope tied to Interesting.
Alright, so I start crawling through the little space holding the nut.
How long is your rope, DJ?
Ew, that's
Well, I don't need the
40.
rope anymore.
He doesn't need it anymore, but it's 40 feet.
I don't need the rope anymore.
He's got the nut.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a glowing nut.
Be very careful.
Glowing nut, that's right.
Very
Fragile.
delicate.
Alright, so before you know it, it feels like you've probably gone about 50, 60, 70 feet into this thing. And there's you see, and finally you can kind of stand up to about a hunch.
Oh,
That's, I need your roll perception now.
12.
Okay,
With your modifier,
Yeah.
12?
Yeah.
that's,
Sure, I picked up.
actually, I'm sorry, go ahead and apply that, or if you want to re-roll, you're able to do that too. but apply it to nature lore.
Okay.
Before Lenny left, can I cast one more spell on him?
Oh, wait, Lenny, come back, I got one more.
Spell for you.
You gotta crawl backwards, you gotta this one.
So I cast guidance on
Oh, that's a
Lenny.
sweet one. Add a D4.
Yeah, you add D4 to all your ability checks.
Nice.
Oh, okay, cool. So
I guess we could
16.
post event do that.
Okay, okay, so I got a 16 on my perception.
He actually
check.
shot the spell.
We're gonna use it for
through the
nature
hole.
lore.
Okay, alright.
Light point?
Yeah, I got one more, I think.
I was saying
It's a
you
small-
can use that roll that you already
Don't
had
they recharge?
for nature lore.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, that works.
Hey Jason.
So,
But
you look down.
Who's Jason?
It's Davin.
Gavin.
I thought you were.
But Lenny, you do look around and you notice like mining tools laying on the ground. There's a couple of skeletons actually to the side. Look like they're in there for some reason. They didn't seem to be trapped or anything.
Take their heads off. If I know anything, the skeletons are gonna get resurrected.
I'm kind of like, how big is this little area that I'm in holding the nuts?
It's I'm gonna say it's probably like a cross, maybe like 10 feet, maybe like a
Is
circular.
there any skeletons close by, like that little entry with crawlway that I went through, so I don't have to go like very far in the cavern to kind of like, I don't know, check out what may have killed these guys?
They don't seem to have been like in struggle or anything. They were like they're still in the positions they died in, which looked like they were just sitting there, nothing crazy. But there's two skeletons there. They have you can see like the remnants of like leather gear, like gloves or whatever. And but the nature lore you just used. The other thing you notice is the minerals that they're mining. You can't tell what they are, but you know they are made. It's a type of metal. And it's kind of gleaming a little bit off of the, like sparkling a little bit out of the rock that's all around you.
I want to hurry up and go back the other way, because my halfling senses are tingling, and I no longer want to be anywhere near those minerals that they were mining.
Okay. So you successfully crawl all the way back through.
Alright.
What did you see, Lenny?
It was a really bizarre scene where all these people were just sitting like these skeletons of men who died long ago, just sitting as if nothing were happening, like they just died doing what they loved to do.
Most likely they were slave workers.
There was a mysterious mineral that I fear may be poisonous.
Maybe when they hit it, they turn skeletons.
Interesting. Okay, well we could keep venturing down farther and see what else we come across. Does anyone have any ideas?
Ball of Furies, or a box of Furies.
The hundred furry of fury.
100 of fury.
The furry 100, that's what it was, yeah.
I think we hold on to that. That sounds like it's something pretty aggressive. We could use that if we get to it.
How relatively big is that?
That orb is the orb that you have. It's a glass orb the size of an apple.
Interesting.
What do you think, E-Coms?
Then we can sell it for drugs.
Take it to the nearest brothel.
Gosh darn, Crumbs. Okay.
It's just a single set of the anal beads that I've got.
What do you guys want to do?
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Clearly, I think you may be onto something, Lenny, about this mineral. Let's keep going down and see if we discover anything else. Davin, do you have any thoughts or ideas?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
We keep going then.
I'm at a loss.
That's fine.
As you guys are going through, you notice on the walls, you're starting to see that same mineral on the walls.
Alright. I'm gonna
Okay,
as
let's.
soon as I see it and realize that it's the same mineral
Can I
I
visit the book one more time?
saw before, I point it out to everyone at the same time. I have a little cloth, like head scarf that I put over my nose just in case it's like
Okay.
I tell no one to look at the mineral because They look at it.
Can anyone else make that nature lore check?
Well,
If they want to, yeah.
Well, if you could just tell us what
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is. All I know is at midnight.
Maybe
that
I
looks-
should.
that
nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can all roll if you want.
What's
I didn't succeed.
I got 13.
19.
Heaven.
That's good enough right there, actually. Your new friend Davin here notices that the mineral is actually copper.
Davin,
I believe this is copper.
copper. Interesting. You are very useful. I have to say that. Copper. Okay.
Can we mine it? Are there any tools?
You just saw them in the little crawl space.
We're not here for our own games, Lenny.
We can,
You just got here.
Actually, I think you guys did plan on that, didn't you?
All of a sudden, you know, no one likes Davin when he suggests something. Hey, let's just stick to the mission. Shut up, Davin.
We can secure the mine after we secure the water and secure the funds in order to build an army. This copper is ours. We just need to acquire the means.
Yeah, let's first solve this issue before. So I don't think it's the copper that's hurting anyone then. Lenny.
Sorry, I saw something shiny. It got
Stupid Lenny.
It's shiny and wasn't in jewelry form. I've never
Well,
seen.
it can be now. That's the good thing.
Can I open a door here or a window?
I want you guys to think about something. I'll open this window.
Okay. This feels a little warm.
I want you all to think about
Is
something.
the copper patina at all? Or is this like fresh copper?
You can notice a patina on this side right here. You can tell it's aged, definitely 17th century at
Doesn't, like,
least.
patina happen when copper gets wet over time?
It oxidizes.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't pay attention to
And it's
science.
a copper ore. It's not been separated.
This is all
yet.
still part
So
of
it's
the.
not going to be able to do that.
I'd like to make a point.
Alright, monsters, dude. Shit. Actually, copper doesn't oxidize unless it's.
It's an ore form, so it's not going to oxidize, guys. I'm sorry.
So,
If someone's been here, they put up walls, and have them on the copper, that means there's something even better down the road. Let's keep going.
I actually like your logic.
His
Ross.
his logic
Close,
actually, I don't normally agree with him, but he might be right about this one. Alright, so let's keep going.
All right, you keep noticing on the walls that there are large sections. Hold on. There are large sections of the wall that all of a sudden are not gleaming though.
So it's just dirt.
Can we just rush? Just go.
As if it's been mined, or
No, it's just
just
it's
no more
just,
copper. Just no more copper.
just not copper. There's just sections that do that.
Well, I mean, it is a copper vein. You can't expect it to be everywhere.
Alright, well, if I know anything, it's he doesn't provide, or DMs don't provide details unless there's something sincerely sinister about this.
Yeah, it's like 20-foot tall sections that are just not copper.
Okay, but it looks out of the ordinary. It would be almost like a square or something, like something that's very.
Like where a
It doesn't look man-made. It's just like kind of little sections that jut out a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna go investigate. Let's investigate these sections. This looks suspicious, everybody.
Yeah.
18?
6.
15.
Okay.
18.
Lenny, come investigate these walls with us.
Hold on, I just pulled a pie out of my pack.
Lenny, it's not the time to eat pie. Come on. We've got work to do.
What's the
23.
Nice job. Okay. Well, it's I mean, the only thing you really notice about it is it's jutting out of the wall. It's just a clump of clay. It doesn't seem to be attached to the wall really, but it's against it, like almost like it was piled up against it.
Crumps just starts hitting it.
When Crumps hits it, it does not break away like that wall did.
Is your hand okay, Crumbs?
Where's Duncan for this cup?
Alright, Duncan, where are you? Okay.
I've actually been standing right behind you this whole time.
Duncan is waving you guys, come on, what's taking so long?
You guys said we were
It's this way. I know the way. I'm telling you guys this.
Nobody listens to me. You act like I'm not even here.
You forget about me constantly, guys.
At least Fredesco respects me, right? You got it.
This is strange. It definitely looks out of the ordinary. But, Lenny, did you pick up on anything?
That's what you guys picked up on.
Okay.
So
What?
Let's keep moving.
Alright, let's keep going.
okay. It opens up even more, and you start to see like larger spots of like where moisture's been pooling together, to the point where it's starting to be kind of like ankle deep.
Ooh, fresh water. Is it fresh water?
It's pretty dirty, especially when you guys walk through it.
Probably got copper in it too. You probably don't want to drink it. This doesn't taste good at all.
A little metallic-y. So,
It's like blood.
and you passed about like, I don't know, like 20 of the weird, you know, non-coppery sections, and
Just mow that eye out.
but the hey Corey, would you mind cutting the DM slice?
Okay. So there's large sections.
Yeah, you passed about like 18, 20 of them, but the water's starting to get a little deeper, like pools of it, and it's starting to be like almost swamp-like in terms of like where, you know, water placement is. And it's getting about like knee deep, and wherever you're having to walk through it.
Can we tell if there's
Or if you want to walk through it, but you can see that it's about knee deep.
Can we tell if there's any
Microwave
like
it.
life?
I'm gonna microwave it.
Nah. Thank
Just
you.
asking, sir.
Are there any type of life forms in it?
Can we use this fork?
I like my fingers. It's the only thing I trust. So, if you want to investigate for life forms, you can.
Let's see if there's anything alive around here. 2.
Nope, nothing there. 13.
19.
I can just cast Fairy Fire. It illuminates any object or creature in a 20-foot
Don't
radius.
you have to pick it?
Yeah, but if we eliminate it, then we won't know if there's any life form.
It illuminates objects too, so I would assume dead bodies are objects.
Are you talking about, or?
Go ahead.
I mean, if you guys want me
Why
to.
not?
Alright.
Cast it.
Cast Fairy Fire, so everything in the 20-foot radius, object and person, gets like a blue outline around it.
Ooh, blue. Cool.
Nice.
Well, what if someone's up like at 21 feet? Then they'll always know where we're at.
Oops. Too late now. At least we look cool. Where goes? Spooky ghost!
Okay, now that you've troned everybody.
Do we see anybody else or anything else?
Someone's actually but like on like above us.
Yeah.
20 foot radius.
Focus now. You got your pie in your
I
stomach.
don't want
We're at half an hour here. Let's pat this. Sadly, that may have got picked up on the audio. Okay, that definitely got picked up.
Alright. So you did Fairy Fire. Basically, you see a bunch of these like little like coin-shaped things, like crustacean looking things. They're all like swimming around inside of the in the water.
Where's the water at?
Oh, remember, it's all around, just swampy now. Like
Knee deep.
Does that answer your question, Tom?
there's like dry spots you can walk on, but it's a lot of water. You gotta
How would
like.
you stop me?
Sometimes it's better to walk through it if you want
There's
to.
bigger life forms
I'm
here.
gonna throw a little bit of ration in one of the pools, like to see if all the little penny things swarming and laser aided alive.
No, actually, all that really happens is they kind of go to it like you remember throwing breadcrumbs in for koi or goldfish.
Lenny, go pick that up. Those are good rations.
No.
It's a little wet, but it's good. Granola supply.
This is terrible bread now. So that's all I noticed in there. But if you guys want to continue on, you still see more of the the tunnels off to the side. But now you actually see a spot where you can climb up to.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you. That wasn't even in the mic, so nothing got picked
Can I
up.
see? Can I use my dark vision to see how high it actually goes up?
Well, you always have dark.
Did you end up getting that grappling hook?
I
Yeah.
still have it.
Oh.
Yeah! I have it since the very first encounter with the Minotaur.
Hey Thomas, I've got a really unique and individual idea that no one's thought of up to this point. Why don't you use your grappling hook to climb up there?
Alright. I've had it ever since I started.
You guys haven't even finished the observation, but there, you can see.
Huge
It's
monster.
actually a staircase, Leo.
It's just a ledge, nothing more.
But how do we
No.
see over the ledge?
But no, it's just it's like a ledge coming out of the wall. It's like a jut out from the wall. But there's a tunnel coming out of that spot, like just like all the other mining tunnels. But there is a track for the with a working movement.
Alright, wait, why don't I take
That's either going to be a cool way up or it's going to be a really cool escape.
No, how about I take one of the nuts, go up there with the grappling hook, and you guys just keep using the nuts. And then I just
But then we're gonna leave enough behind.
but then I can just jump back and go back down with the grappling hook and get it.
That's your Thomas. That's your well thought out. That may
It's very
actually-
logistical.
Yeah, I like that, Thomas. You go up there and we'll start using Crump's nuts.
Wait. We don't. The last person can just throw the nut up the ledge.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to Riley and Dylan over the week, but there's something going on where they're actually like using thoughtful responses.
My N word.
Oh god, that's gotta get edited out.
No, it's very Crumps-like.
Oh god. Okay.
Alright, so grapple up there, and Thomas, let's get this going.
I do it.
All right, you guys do all this, and the last part, I'm just gonna actually, Thomas, go ahead and roll once for your grappling. Make sure you don't, totally screw it up.
14.
You did fine. And then the last part, who's the last one to go up?
I'll be the last one to go up. But it's because I take the nut and throw it up
Riley's
there.
like, yes, I don't need
So when I hit the ledge, I still get transported up there, but the nut will be up there too. You can say you have to throw the nut down in order to transport. So he's saying you throw the nut up there, so it hits the ground, and then I transport up to the other nut. Now those nuts are up there.
nuts.
Okay, let's make sure you can hit your target correctly.
Just throwing it up a ledge.
I mean, you weren't the best baseball player.
Alright,
Shut up, Dad! I
I
was!
stand by the tunnel so he doesn't overthrow and I can catch it. 7.
11.
11,
That's good enough.
Catch! Yeah! See, Dad, I told you I wasn't a loser and a nobody.
I did something. Alright, now we're all up the ledge. I look at Thomas and I pat him on the back. Thomas, that was a
I get front cart.
Okay. Thomas, that was a really good assist there too.
Me and Crumbs get up front.
You guys can ride up the front
Yeah.
on the way back.
There's actually really enough room for 4 people, so somebody's gonna have to lap up.
Crumbs.
Well, we're
Someone-
like half of the
someone-
group is a small group, so me and Crumps technically only take up the space of one normal sized person.
You gotta come.
There's room for 4 of y'all.
Shut up, DM says 4. I'll hang off the back. I'm not really concerned.
No, why don't you just lap with Crumbs? Crumbs is like 2.
I really would rather have
Yeah,
sit
no.
on my lap. I really don't feel comfortable.
Alright, Lenny, so you lap him.
Lenny, just come sit on my lap.
And
You
then
gotta like bounce around.
Nestle your way in there. Like a cat or something. Alright.
Alright, wait, before we go. Crumbs, fire up the flute.
Loot. Give us some loot action.
The loot or the loot?
Flute.
I thought-
Feel the rhythm! Feel the rhyme!
The loot. One of the strings broke on my loot apparently. When I dropped it.
That's a shame.
What about my
I can play a little offbeat on this thing.
Bagpipe.
I can play my bagpipes for you.
How many
Alright.
instruments do you carry?
That's all he carries, really.
I got my entertainer's pack. my flute and some bagpipes.
God, that's a lot of space. Inventory.
Alright, let's go.
He's got some serious back problems
I
after this
push us
adventure.
off.
Oh.
To a very, very creaky start, the wheels start to turn. It's very, very loud.
I was gonna, you didn't let me do my little phrase. I
Oh,
was gonna do the whole cool runnings thing. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. What is it? Get on up, it's bobsled time.
And then Riley.
And then I push and then I jump in.
The wheels are making extremely loud creaking
Are
because
you
it's
sure it's the
very loud.
wheels or it's not that stupid instrument he's playing?
Both, they're actually harmonizing.
That just sounds beautiful.
So, the squeaking just echoes throughout the cave to almost a painful point.
Yeah,
But,
cave troll.
but as it gets going, it just becomes a kind of a medium noised squeak. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's and your guys, to your dismay and very very unepic. It just kind of squeaks along maybe like a mile or two an hour.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, in a very unepic way, the cart rolls off a cliff. It's darkness.
Why would you,
Good game, guys.
why would you guys not check that out ahead of time?
Why would you drive
You really-
blindly on this?
You really did want to see where it was going.
We trust it. We got dark vision. I'm assuming we're looking ahead somewhere.
I'm gonna
You can
disguise.
see a distance. There's a lot of turns.
I'm gonna
Cool.
disguise myself as a turn so I know where it's going.
I don't think he quite understands. I don't think he quite understands how this guy's just.
That was very out of the box. You had a good idea earlier. No, that's so it's and then suddenly you feel something break loose and the squeaking stops and the wheels you just start going downhill full force.
Ah! Hey, look, Isma!
It's very rocky. It's going very fast. It is bumping like crazy.
And then just the tempo of it picks up the boat.
He's been like playing Charlie Daniels
What's
over
happened
here.
is that he's actually like falling around and the bagpipes are hitting, but because he's so bad, it actually sounds good. The bagpipes hitting the sides of the car. It's brilliant!
No.
So here we are hurtling towards our death.
You start going through and
Who's in the
then
front?
Me?
he took front, him and Crumps. Oh, I
Grunts! What do you see?
Dark Vigor?
No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do. Well, don't you have to cast it?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't waste a card point. Crumbs, what do you see, Crumbs?
Music stops and perception check.
Nothing!
Thomas, you might want to roll perception as well.
Thomas, roll a perception check. Use a Kai point. Screw it. We need to see what's coming up.
19.
Nice.
All right. You see a couple of figures. It turns out it is not actually, and no.
Guards.
You realize you think you see them move, but they're not. It's just maybe you're going too fast, but they're just you go by them. They're just like dirt pillars next to you, like on either side of the track as you dip down. The wheels splash through a lot of water.
Splash zone.
There's a bridge right ahead with a lot of people on it.
You skipped the line! You skipped the line, you jerk!
We went in the maintenance entrance to the roller coaster.
Thank you. So as you guys are still speeding forward, you're passing a lot of ground. Lauren, you're in the back?
Holding on to Lenny.
Okay. Do you want to look back or?
Yeah, I'll look back.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, are we getting chased? That'd be epic.
9.
Okay. You think you see something move?
Can I look back too?
Are you? Well, yeah, because it's kind of doubled up. So yeah,
He
you can look
doesn't
back.
have dark vision now.
Ah.
You can't see in the dark.
You can do if you. I'll let you go for the nat 20, maybe.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
2.
2.
3.
I wonder if I roll a 2 and then a 1, but since the 1 was the lower of the 2, I can re-roll that 1. So then,
You would be able to re-roll it.
I guess.
I mean, technically it is
If you
a.
have disadvantage, you just get 2 die rolls. You just have to take the lower one. I guess that'll work. Okay, anyway.
but
So-
I didn't get it.
You gotta-
I actually rolled a 3. That's only one better than-
So yeah, you're
I don't see anything back here, guys. We're all good.
but
Is the nut still glowing though? We never like.
I guess it is if nobody, made it not
And I
glow.
shine it in the nut because Lenny's got the nut, right? Who's got the nut?
Well, whoever threw it up, I guess I have both of them.
Crumps, give me your nut.
I have both of them.
Give me your nut, Crumps.
I'll just take it from my bag and just.
No, 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 no. Oh,
He's holding it. That's a catch! No! The funny thing is, it would hit and he just disappeared. So really, if you think about it, when you're on the edge of something, you don't want to drop it.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, no, because if you drop it off an edge, you'll just teleport to the one you're holding still.
To the bottom, yeah. But in
But
this
then you'll have
situation,
lost a nut.
in this situation, you don't want that because we're all going to be moving away and you're going to be stuck in the darkness.
No, because if I do one, I'll teleport to the other one.
Yeah.
I'm still holding the other one, so I won't lose it.
Yeah.
Okay, then you would do
You
that.
just lose it.
What if you threw them both down at the same time?
We're not going to get into the logistics of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, just take what it is, okay?
Uh,
So you guys are just like rocketing along, and you see a little bit more movement than you think, but maybe your eyes are tricking you.
see more what?
Like you thought you see something move like up ahead, but you get close. It's just another more pillars.
When is this?
Oh, I have dark
Yeah, that's what you see, Thomas. All right, finally, it comes up to like a little dip with an upward part to it, and it just goes all the way up to it, and then starts rolling backwards.
Jump out, jump out, jump out!
No, it's you can tell from the design. It's meant to be like a roll.
It's gentle.
Well, it's like one of those back and forth things until the pendulum stops.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay.
That's a design. You can try to get out on top if you
Truck
want.
stop.
Yes.
Emergency
Yes.
Ramp, yeah. Okay.
And but yeah, it just kind of slowly,
What do we see around us?
your eyes are all still a little shaken, but you look around, it's actually a lot really dark in here.
This isn't regular darkness. This is
Advanced darkness.
But no, you can tell like the water around you is really like it's probably like chest deep if you look off to the side. You're still on like the ledge though.
Well, wait a second. Isn't this whole quest to find water and we found it already?
I know, but I mean, we wanted to leave the vine, not just kind of stay here and stagnate.
What you see-
Let's leave.
What you see is enough water. It's not like you couldn't feed like all 5 of the cities with
We
it.
get
but-
back to King before. Did you guys find water? Yeah. Well, where is it? Well, it's in the mine. Well, do you want us to do something with that? Okay.
Why don't we take water and then sell it for a specific price? Profit.
Oh. We don't have to cure this land of its water at all.
No,
Nice.
I don't like where this is going.
Just like
You guys are surrounded by precious minerals and water. 2 precious things in Luke
No.
Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, it's up to the group.
I'm in the money making business.
What's weird, Cross?
Alright,
Just mind on his money, money on his mind.
let's just keep going ham on everything and ripping things.
I'm glad you're not being picked up on the mic right now.
All right, but you look around, but there is up towards one of the tunnels. You do see through a climbable spot. You do see a little bit of light coming from one of the areas, very faint.
Alright, I just sprint at it. I don't care. No one's gonna even stop me. I am sprinting.
Just wading through the waist deep water.
Yeah. I'm just going.
Actually, chest deep water already human.
Oh, Lenny, you're gonna have to get on my shoulders. Crumps, you get on
I'm
Davin's
down.
shoulders.
I'm going.
Crumps, you get on Davin's shoulders.
Pass
I
without
have my
trace.
crossbow.
Wait, if I didn't pass without trace, does that mean we're just like in the water
No,
making
pass
ass?
without trace, I think means we don't leave the trail.
That's good, dude. Right, DJ.
Everything that.
Alright, I'm running. I'm just running.
Okay.
Zero craps given.
How far away is this
Davin,
light?
I hope I can get on your shoulders.
It's not far. It's like 50 yards.
Alright, Lenny, get on. And I kind of crouch down.
I'm going. I'm just.
Alright, I climb
Were you
the
swimming?
water, and I
He's a human. He doesn't need to swim.
Oh, what was it?
I always think
Yeah.
he's
Oh, I hope
Two
we have to
short
fight a
ones.
Kraken. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
except for like super powerful. Could kill us.
That would be
I don't think he can fit in chest deep water though.
He's like dried out.
You can't see me.
Spawn point messed up. Spawn point.
That's why all the water went away. He drank it all.
Yeah, instead of like when he was writing it, he wrote, instead of like creeping cart, he wrote like Kraken on accident, so it was like spawn point Kraken.
Alright, so Lenny is on my shoulders and Crumps is on Davin's shoulders, and we're going for following
I'm
Thomas.
just going.
And we're yelling at him, but we know it makes no difference. Thomas, wake up!
No, I'm going.
Thomas, blah blah blah, we know you're not gonna wait for us. Let's just get it out.
Alright,
Pretty. I tell
so
Dad-
you guys,
I tell Dad, yeah, I know I'm pretty big for the small guy, aren't I?
Again, with a double entendre.
You can feel what feels like a sweet potato resting.
it is a sweet potato.
Sorry, I have that in my pocket for later.
It's so part of my ration.
It got squished a little bit, but
I don't know what gnomes look like, don't judge me.
Okay. Any
did that get picked up? Because that's like when the penny starts like, twirling on the ground.
No, these mics don't pick up anything that's not like 2-3 inches old.
Okay. So, what do you guys? Okay, so you guys, I guess, you're chasing after Thomas.
Yes.
Okay. You start making your way up towards the light. It's kind of a climb. It's some parts you have to use your arms to get up the rock. It's difficult,
Okay.
but you reach the top, and it's a ledge that kind of, when you go through it at this opening, the light gets brighter, and you can see an opening where. Go ahead. What's your? What would that be?
What do you
Magic lore.
That would Arcana.
Oh, it's Arcana. Okay, yeah. So if anyone wants to use Arcana,
I'm using our.
I'm pretty good at this.
3.
7.
What is that?
Arcana. It's double intelligence.
What is this?
It's a 20-sided.
No.
Maybe I'm not too good at this. I rolled a 1.
That's a 9.
How do I know which one it is?
That's a
The
dot.
wonders. It's just
At the bottom.
The dots at the bottom.
It's
Oh,
stupid check.
Davin, what did you get?
7.
9. 11's the best one.
I got a 10.
11.
okay.
I got a 4.
Well,
Terrible roll for all
I'm
of them.
gonna give this one though, just because it actually is an obvious thing. So
I'm the one who rolled the 11.
you notice that the light is artificially produced.
Hey guys, that light's artificially produced.
Weapons out.
Here, let me peek through the hole. I got a crossbow. I'm a ranged fighter. Let me assassinate someone.
How do we peek through this glory hole?
A penis
The
comes out.
sweet potato comes through the other side of the hole.
This is just warm and has, it seems like brown sugar and whipped cream on top. Oh, it's a dressed sweet potato and it looks delicious.
A little bit of nutmeg.
Okay, anyway. Peek through the sweet potato hole. That's the name of this episode, sweet potato. Alright.
You look out and there's a large expanse and you see it looks like just a very, very well lined up kind of forest of like clay pillars. It's like just dozens of them in groups, and there's several groups.
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I can see any sentient creatures lurking in the midst.
Or clay monsters.
That too. Good.
Cacti.
What'd you roll?
7. Well, I rolled a 5.
Is there more cacti covered in clay?
You do hear something moving around.
Alright,
I
I
hear
go.
something moving around.
That's very helpful, buddy. Good job.
Let's go.
Does it feel like more,
Weapons out. Let's go.
how
for
far is the little drop down? Is it like a?
It's you couldn't just jump it without injury.
Well, I have
Like-
snowball, so.
So actually, yeah, you could.
Oh. I mean, it's
The
like,
acorn technique here. Yes,
no, I'm just saying. It's about 100 feet down. Like it's a pretty steep. But but because of that, you're also able to see a lot.
Reduce falling
up there.
damage as a reaction by 5 times the monk level.
Yeah. Okay, so we can actually do the acorn technique again.
Wait, I have a genius idea. I jump down, and as I'm floating, I throw the.
No, don't. This is what we need to do. You stay up, and then someone throws the acorn, and then once it gets to the last acorn, you fly down with it.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Alright, let's acorn style this.
Wait,
No, you're just the last person down, and instead of using
wait,
the
but
acorn,
isn't it if we throw the acorn, we end up at the.
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
technically you
but
could
we
do
can
it.
all throw the acorn down on top of the ledge.
What did nowhere have?
We all throw it on top of the ledge, and then you just take it, you just jump down with it.
Or you could even throw it down there if you want.
Wait, use your ring to see what. Let's see.
I gave my ring away. I put it on Nowhere's body. Nowhere gave it to me, and he was a traitor. Why on earth would I give that thing?
It was a nice gift.
I don't. A gift from the enemy.
So was the Trojan horse.
It was actually
It's
from the-
coated with,
No, it was actually from the
small
Bellboy.
bombs.
Yeah, that would.
Just saying.
Not Nowhere gave it, but Nowhere gave it to me.
Alright.
But the value will give.
Bell will give it to him. Anyways, I was just curious.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Acorn.
Wait, so you guys
So-
are dropping down?
Acorn OP.
Yes. We're using the acorns on top of the ledge to get down there.
The acorn's the most useful thing we've had.
Yeah. And then he's the last one, and he's just gonna take the acorn and drop down with it. So he doesn't take all.
100 feet?
No, you could even just.
I could just throw it down.
Okay, yeah.
Well, wait. Before we complete this, how are we gonna get back up?
We leave the acorn up there. We leave the
Wait,
acorn.
there's another entrance.
Don't worry about that. We can have Thomas climb up there.
We have the hempen rope that we.
Yeah, we did.
We
We
smoked
had
it all.
40 feet of it. That's on
Wait,
top.
when did we smoke
I'm
it?
kidding, we did. We got a
I could
climbing kit and stuff. Thomas can get up there and we can do the same tactic we
I'll
used.
disguise myself as a rock.
Okay.
And then I just.
Alright,
Just
anyway.
roll up against gravity.
Alright, so we're gonna use the
As an
acorn
aid.
technique. Right
Just
now.
to give you a heads up, and you do want to climb up that wall, you're gonna have to roll for that. It's not just gonna be
Yeah,
a
that's
climb
fine.
up.
And Thomas is really good at climbing. I'm really
Okay.
good at climbing.
Just letting you all know. Hey,
We've got 10 minutes.
okay.
So you can leave us on a cliffhanger of some sort.
That's probably what's gonna happen. They've designed not. Alright, so there you guys are. You're all at the bottom of that ledge. The
Actually,
artificial
I'm gonna go investigate some of these clay.
I bet you the skeletons.
Not anything to do with the thing that was just moving around down there.
You got some.
How big are they?
They're like, I think they're like 20 feet.
Each clay
The
pillar?
pillars are 20 feet tall.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like 20 foot
I want to
tall.
go
some
investigate
type of
one of
design.
these. I want to investigate one of these.
Okay.
Investigation. 18.
Okay. You notice it oddly looks like it's been like worked on, like there's like kind of like chisel marks almost.
Yeah, they're clay monsters. Start destroying these things.
I'm just.
I
ignoring what you have to
guarantee
say.
they're
Or it
clay
could be
monsters.
holding the cavern up right now.
Alright, it's not because the ledge is 100 feet tall. The
These
20
are like-
feet tall pillars.
It's a good thought though. Good precaution.
Okay,
Um,
anyway.
I'm just.
So they look like they've been worked on.
Yeah, like there's like chisel marks on them and stuff. And I mean, it's really all you can kind of tell from them, other than just like they're hard clay.
Lynn, did you say you still saw someone moving? Or
No,
something
I
moving?
heard something moving.
Okay, you're not in the mic at all.
No, I heard something moving.
Ah, okay. Let's look out to see if we see something moving.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. You notice in the distance, you hear more movement, like a little bit of clanging.
I sprint to it.
Hold on. You didn't do that. Okay.
And I'm letting you guys know there are real consequences
You
for
can
things
you
here.
can do it if you want. I know you want.
I'm just letting you know.
You wanna roll?
He's gonna hit me with some cheese.
Well, doesn't he just run into the darkness?
Random shard of copper hits you.
Or a very likely hole in the cave bottom where you fall.
Or one of the claim.
I can protect him with some spells if he wants to run ahead.
Why doesn't he use guidance or whatever? The little line
I
thing.
can bless him, I can put sanctuary and
You're not helping, you're beginning neighbor.
Just give me the
He's
8.
got a point. Davin, we've just been putting up with this as much as we can.
Wait, do you use the little guidance so it like guides my path or
That's not
whatever?
gonna guide us.
What-
Let's just give
What's
you
the, he used a cactus. Or it's all the. I thought he used something. Cactus.
No, I
Yeah,
think
because the DC to get past the cactus is only like 5.
so. The guidance is going to
Can
be
I just take the
plus
8 form?
4. If you're just running off with the 8 form.
Yes.
Alright, Thomas runs into the darkness.
It's not dark anymore because of the artificial light.
Okay, he's just running towards that.
So we know. Wait.
There's a lot of turns and corners here. It's not completely open. There's like a lot of like
So I
crap in the way,
Alright.
He's running.
like cave structure
Alright,
wise.
we're running. I'm running after him because I just know this.
Are you all running out
Wait.
together?
No.
Wait.
Let me
Wait.
make that abundantly clear.
Wait.
Lenny Lipwinkler is not running.
I'm not running either.
Thomas, come back! I'm running after
See,
him.
Gavin, this is what happens. You enable him, and then you just sit back and watch what happens.
Okay.
Probably nowhere.
I do a
Probably
slow jog because I don't want some cheese cavern falls directly on me.
Alright, I'm running after Thomas, and Thomas is running ahead.
All right,
It's
Thomas.
not running, it's a slow jog.
You guys are running in between all the pillars, I guess. You get to the top of like a little like hill in the area there, and you look, and you can actually see something glowing actually.
Here we go.
Alright.
And you see, first of all, you guys start hearing water, running water.
Guys! Come this
Come
way!
here.
Are you yelling that?
Heck, why not? We're
Yeah,
down
we're
here.
yelling. Okay, if we made all the sound that came down, they're gonna hear us.
Alright, just, yeah.
So you see this glowing, like this, it looks like there's like, just out of nowhere, there's what looks like an ocean, like a small window looking at an ocean.
Kraken. It is a kraken.
Okay, anyway.
It just,
we want fresh water. This is all salt water.
Wait, so wait, what is it? It's a.
you see, basically it looks like just like kind of floating a window. Just like, it's like, just like a circle,
Okay.
like a window
So like
looking
looking
out.
at a porthole or something.
Almost, yeah, but it's large. It's like,
Portal wasn't
It's
real.
Floating, you said?
just like floating in the air, just a window floating in the air.
Porthole, is what you think.
And you see, it's like a 10-foot opening, and there's water just pouring out of it
I want to.
into the.
Portal
You guys
is
aren't
water.
even with us yet.
And it's just, and you see the water distributing out through like the different, caverns and stuff, but it's just all coming out of that floating window.
Alright, I think that's a pretty good stopping point. That's a pretty good cliffhanger.
Floating.
That's actually not the stopping point though.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep
There
going.
literally is one more observation to
Okay.
say.
There's a
Game
huge
of Thrones
beast.
last night.
Yeah.
And then Thomas, you being the one in front.
No, he's with me now.
I'm with him now.
Oh, you caught it. Okay.
That's
Look,
good.
as whoever is okay, so he's gazing at the window.
Yeah.
And as you are gasping for your breath, you're looking down, you see downhill, there's one of those pillars, except it's actually got arms and legs, and it's moving materials from one side to another, and it's a 20-foot tall moving clay pillar.
Alright,
It's got the form of a
I'm not
man.
gonna say I told you guys it was clay monsters, but I'm telling you, I told you it was clay monsters.
And smoothly trying to step back.
And you realize in the midst of this, you're surrounded by countless pillars, all in the same cavern.
Guys!
Come in peace.
Guys, just come over this way real quick. We'll end on that
And
note.
I dropped my pants.
That's the end of this session.
Alright, so join us next week as we fight these pillar monsters. Or talk with them.
We don't even know that they're dangerous.
Okay, it doesn't matter if they're not, that usually ends descends.
So,
Sad part is, we could start recording in 10 minutes and still be on par for what a normal episode like this.
be here at 5.
Yeah, sorry.
So we're gonna break even today.
Yeah. It's just fine.
Where's everyone at? Where's Jason?
Riley's playing chess by himself. Jason wants to go get the pie because Dylan needs the pie right now.
Wait, you actually brought pie though as a joke?
Where's Riley at?
He's playing chess.
Get him.
Can you go unplug the system real quick?
I'm unplugging this stuff. Ooh, wow.
Corey, didn't you find that?
I'm gonna go get a fork and a plate while we're.
Bring up a couple
You know, guys, I thought, being 30 minutes late, I said, you know what, everyone's going to be ready. Everyone's going to be set up. The pie's been here for, how long have you been here?
since 5.
It's actually a reverse bell curve. It's like everybody's ready at the time, but then like as it slowly goes on, they're like, well, I'm gonna find something else to do. And it takes a lot longer to pick it back up.
World champion! Checkmated him!
He didn't actually win.
Oh, I got photo evidence.
As if anyone here cared about
You could have put that on Facebook.
Checkmate! Got him.
Oh wait, no, what did it say? It says forfeited. The other guy forfeited.
Checkmate!
It's
Super beginner level.
It took me a total of 24 minutes and him like 3.
Congratulations, you beat the equivalent of a mentally retarded 4-year-old in chess.
And then it took all of us together to beat him. Except I had to kill him out in the end.
Such a hero, right?
I'm gonna get a drink. Does anyone want one?
Sure, bring him.
I'd like a water, please.
Absolutely.
Just get waters. Just get
Waters all around.
Can you make me some chocolate milk?
Ooh, actually. Do we just test the audio? Is it working? Test.
No, we can sit closer. Is somebody using this?
It's just
Check.
It seems a little different. It's out of place where I left it.
1, 2.
Checking. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3.
Talk in your normal voices, everybody.
This is what I sound like when I'm being serious.
Check.
I got plates. I don't know how I'm gonna cut this with a fork.
You bought plates with only 1 fork.
Oops.
Nice.
I don't mind eating pie with my fingers. I actually have a popsicle stick. We can use these. You have to do what you gotta do sometimes.
Oh, nice.
That's a Memorial Day pie. Ooh. To honor our
I'm just gonna be honored. This is the college.
That was very nice of you, Jason. Thank you. I really thought it was a joke when I was on the message. You were like, I'm gonna bring pie.
I was at Publix and they were on sale because of Memorial Day. So I was like, oh.
I go upstairs and Riley's microwaving 2 donuts.
Does he know there's pie?
Yeah, I told him.
Why are you wearing a bathing suit?
I had a case this yesterday.
That's a badass bathing suit, though. It's a kind of retro.
1998.
Oh yeah. Dude, I saw a truck with like the coolest paint job. It was a brand new paint job, but it looked like the turquoise and like kind of purpley like Reebok looking design. But it was like the 80s
You know
version.
how you cut pies. You don't know how you cut pies.
It's kind of like a pizza.
Jason, do you want to do it for him since someone's probably going to ruin it?
No, I'd love to see how Dylan's gonna. So where's the waters? Oh, there they are.
I put some donuts. I put 2 donuts in the microwave thinking they'd be like
Thank you.
that warm, melt in your mouth kind of thing, but then it kind of getting dry.
Okay, are we all
The first
finally
one
ready?
is the worst. But,
Okay. Everyone, go ahead and get a piece of pie. Come on.
Start recording.
I am. We are recording. This is all being taped.
Penis.
Would somebody mind cutting me a slice?
Yes.
Thank you, Cody.
You're gonna have to eat with your popsicle stick, though.
I don't mind doing that. I've eaten with
How many
weird
forks
objects.
did you get?
You got 1 at first, and then you had to go back up and get 2 more.
Wait.
It was only 3 forks?
You're gonna have to eat with your donut, I guess.
I did not bring forks for everyone.
I didn't grab some.
Because you can't do basic addition.
Things happen sometimes.
Same 6 people. You shaved, Keegan.
It did. You like it?
Looks nice. Collared shirt, nice hair. Look at you. Did you get a haircut too, Riley?
Sadly, I told this lady that I want to be able to push it up to the side still, and she just kind of, as soon as she said yeah, she kind of just took a buzzer to
Where'd
it.
you go get your hair? Where'd you go get your haircut?
Great clips.
No, I'm not allowed to go there anymore.
That's your mistake, man. I go to.
Did Crystal tell you that?
It sucks. I actually have a gift card for like 5 more haircuts, and I'm not allowed to use them.
What? No. Okay. Right now.
I would like to use,
Oh, I'm just reading something.
I'd like a piece.
but yeah. Where shall we go?
There's Dave's Barber. I go to Dave's Barber. It's off Eagle Drive down to the lake. And they've got like 6, 7 people working there, and every one of them know how to actually cut hair.
Really?
It's a straight clip suck
They
or
are-
something.
Like if you're going down Townley Parkway, and
Look the convenience.
there's no convenience in this.
It's just cheap.
How much is the haircut?
I think it was maybe like $12 or something like that.
Oh, that's like the same price as Great Clips.
Yeah, I know.
Sports clips up in
We're
at like off Highway 20.
There's a 19 there by the Target.
Yeah.
By the Book Civilian.
Yeah, there's some sports clips over there. That's $18 for a haircut. And that's pretty fun.
You can always, there's actually a lot of these places you can actually call and schedule an appointment. You know that, right?
But the convenience.
No, see, part of scheduling the appointment is the convenience. It's like, okay, I know what time I'm getting my haircut. I can go in and not have to wait.
This great clip suck that bad.
It's terrible. Well, I mean, it's all like
It's a
training.
hodgepodge.
And you could get, there could be somebody really good there,
I've gotten an amazing haircut at Great Clips.
but I would venture to say 75% of the time you get a sketch haircut by someone just out of
It
school.
was pretty sketch because I was telling them earlier that I went there and we have somehow gotten to the topic of the colleges and schools and whatnot, and she was just like, because she found out that I was a junior, and so she was just like, you know what? Since you go to college, you should check out the University of Phoenix. I just graduated there. And it was
Right then, you should have just been like, excuse me, we're gonna cut this off, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Thank you though.
Thank you.
It was for nursing. It's completely different. She was talking about how she's not getting a job because of quote unquote experience. More than likely, it's because she graduated from the university.
Living in Phoenix probably had a lot to do with that.
You know what experienced nurses have with cutting hair? Shaving it all off so they can make incisions.